What up, YouTube? It's been about 2 or 3 weeks. It is what it is, man. Let's jump into this game and see what it was about. Here we are again, another episode of Bundles, Blunts, and Achievements, man. And this week's game, we got Lollipop Chainsaw. A lot of motherfuckers was telling me about this shit right here. And unfortunately, a lot of the shit they was telling me was half truths, man. This is one of them joints that's gonna be kind of divisive because everybody universally that I spoke to or even read reviews about loved this shit. With me, I'm like, I've played better, much better. So you play as this cheerleader named Julia Starling. It's her 18th birthday, and she comes from like a long line of fucking zombie hunters or some silly shit. Her older sister, zombie hunter, mom, dad, the whole bloodline. She also has a boyfriend named Nick, who was decapitated during the initial zombie infection or infestation or whatever the hell. You know what the hell I meant, bro. But yeah, so he's attached to the back of her dress, so his head just hangs on her ass all day and the rest of the game. You know, now that I think about it, I didn't think about it while I was actually playing this shit, but now that I'm actually sitting here thinking about it, this shit is just Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie with what was her name? Michelle Gellar, some shit. With the chick from, you know, her. The movie, not the TV show. The movie was actually straight to me. So this weird outcast student named Swan cracked this magical seal to unleash the underworld onto Earth. And it's these 5 musical zombie devil motherfuckers called the Dark Purveyors. They're the bosses of the game. See? Like, that's it. The story is bare bones, nothing very too deep, nothing too serious. So the story is nothing that's gonna win me over or win me over or win you over if you choose to play this shit if you haven't already. But let's talk about the positives, the motherfucking look and the gameplay. I'ma give this shit its props. This shit look clean. This shit looks colorful. This shit looks fun. It's dope. It's a very colorful, lively, dope game. Nice soundtrack, although you will get tired of hearing that "Hey Mickey, you so fine" fucking song. It is so fucking annoying now. This game was recommended because of my newfound love of a Suda 51 game called No More Heroes. That shit was fun as fuck. And there was this one on Xbox 360, Killer is Dead, which is top 3 of my favorite motherfucking Xbox 360 games right now. But yeah, this plays nothing like Killer is Dead. Killer is Dead is much faster, fluid in the combat. This is kind of sluggish, but at least the weapons are cool. You have a chainsaw, and the chainsaw can do all type of shit. You can ride the motherfucker like a broom witch. You can pole dance with the motherfucker. You can also like shoot bazookas and shit out that motherfucker. It's kind of dope. So the combat is cool, but it's not as fluid and it's not as fun as it is in Killer is Dead. I possibly could have beat this in one sitting, but again, the combat was kind of sluggish and repetitive. So it probably took me, say, 2 weeks, 5 sittings, maybe 7 hours tops in those 5 sittings. Outside of the, you know, comic book stylization of the pause menu and, you know, the map and maybe 2 of the bosses that were actually pretty fun to fight. Everything else is like literally the same thing, just in a new setting. You know, hop over shit, kill zombies in a graveyard, do it again in a fucking junkyard, do it again in the school gymnasium. Although there are some fun mini games in some of the levels, it's like, really, that's basically it. It's not too much fun, but it's okay. I'm not mad I played it, but it just didn't live up to the hype that Reddit gave it or some of the reviews on fucking Google gave and all that shit, or some of the ones that I seen on Wikipedia. I'm not mad that I played it. It just didn't live up to the hype for me. It's a cool game. One playthrough. I'll probably never play it again. It's probably one of the ones I would get rid of. Again, it's not a bad game. It's just not one of those ones that's going to be, it stands out because of the look. It stands out because of the cover title and the premise, you know, a young hot chick, big boobs, all that bullshit. But outside of that, it's not my cup of tea, I should say. You're probably saying, oh, not many games do live up to the hype. bullshit. Bullshit. There is one game for many years that I never played that I actually finished recently. A lot of people dick rode for years. We're gonna talk about that game. I'm gonna join y'all on that dick riding session. But that's it, man. It's a relatively short video on Lollipop, Chainsaw. Right down the middle, a 5 if I had to grade it on a scale to 10. It is what it is, man. Y'all love it. It's y'all cup of tea. It's not mine. I guess let's get straight to these motherfucking achievements.
Lifeline! Where's me? Lifeline, where's Lifeline?
Alright, so after one full playthrough of Lollipop Chainsaw on the Xbox 360 on the hardest difficulty, we walk away with a grand total of 280 points out of 1,000. Not bad. I don't plan on playing this shit again, so it is what it is. Anyway, don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the bell thingy, I guess, too, and all that shit. Follow the Insta. Check y'all out next time.